do? Welcome to the J-Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't love the content, you can still do those things because you could always help a brother out. And a brother would always help you out. So make sure that you do that. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our glorious content. Hang on till the end of this video, okay? Because there's some other suggested videos that we know you'll love. With that being said, the Kobe Bryant slander and attack is out of control. I'm actually really salty about this. It's really actually driving me a little bit nuts because I just think it's unwarranted. But ultimately, it comes down to one person and one person only. And if you haven't figured this out by now, it's LeBron James. And I've tried to be a decent human being about this. I've tried to back off of him a little bit. People will tell you you're a weirdo. You're why are you hating on LeBron? You're obsessed, blah, blah, blah. And you hear these things and you try to say, you know what, maybe let me back off of this man a little bit. But you know what? With what just happened and all that's been happening, all this slander against Kobe, minus T-Mac, because I think T-Mac just made a slight mistake. We'll excuse that. All the rest of them, including Gilbert Arenas, are definitely getting paid to do this nonsense. And you know how I know? Well, take a look at this graphic. These are the weirdos that are behind the Kobe Bryant slander. Some of them, right? Let's start with this weirdo lady right here. Let's start with her. Okay, we're going to begin with her nonsense. Because who the heck is this? Right? Who is this? This lady's name is Nancy Armour. I don't care if I pronounced it right. I could care less, honestly. Look at this weirdo, man. Look at this auntie with the bad teeth. This is the lady that is criticizing Kobe Bryant. This is an article she wrote in 2021. Get a good look at her face. Get a good look at her face. So, she's the first victim that I'm going to get on. And I'll tie it back to why this all connects to LeBron James in a second. But let's begin here with this weirdo. So I looked up some information about what the heck was she writing about, right? So essentially, when I Googled it, this is what came up in the AI overview. Nancy Armour, a USA Today columnist, what do you know? Another columnist from a stupid newspaper. These are the same people, mind you, that if you've been paying attention to the world around you, right? And you listen, I didn't want to go here with the conspiracy theorist stuff, but if you think that the government and everybody else, wherever you live, is always telling you the truth, you're out of your mind, okay? It is up to you to do your own research about everything, okay? Be skeptical. If you're not, you should be. She's a USA Today columnist. What does this say? She didn't include Kobe Bryant in her list of top 10 players of all time. This is back in 2021. She acknowledged his exceptional scoring ability and fourth place ranking on the NBA's all-time scoring list, but criticized his tendency to prioritize individual offense over team play, especially during the regular season. This led her to believe that his overall impact on winning, particularly in the regular season, was not at the level of players she considered top 10. A more detailed breakdown of this, she goes over scoring prowess. Recognized Kobe Bryant's scoring prowess, noting his high ranking in points and field goal attempts. There they go, taking a shot right there. High ranking in points, but also look at the amount of field goal attempts. Focus on individual offense. She highlighted that Bryant's focus on scoring often came at the expense of team play, particularly during the regular season. Somebody tell this idiot that he has 5 rings. Kobe Bryant's one of the most clutch basketball players we've ever seen. He was responsible for closing all the games in the first 3 championships and definitely had to close them in the second too. What if I told you that in one of those playoff runs against the almighty Spurs, Kobe Bryant averaged dang near 30 points a game. His second best player in Pau Gasol only averaged like 13. But this stupid woman right here, and I emphasize stupid woman because she is stupid. Is it because she's a woman? No, it's not because she's a woman. I'm not saying women are stupid, but what I am saying is that this woman is stupid, okay? There are dumb men too, and I'll get to them in a second. I found 4 of them. They're coming up next. But this dumb woman right here, she has the nerve, once again, look at this lady, okay? Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Does she know basketball? Look at her. No, she freaking doesn't. So she wants to tell us about basketball. She highlighted and tried to say that Kobe's scoring came at the expense of the team. Meanwhile, like I just told you guys, against the Spurs, Kobe Bryant averaged 30-something points per game, while Paul Gasol averaged 13. We beat the Spurs in a gentleman's sweep 4-1. The year before, let's go back to LeBron, because this is going to tie back to him. He's going to be the number one piece that I'm going to bash from here until the end of time, because I finally have the evidence I need, and I'm sick and tired of people not acting like he's behind this stuff. But here's the thing. LeBron in what I'm talking about again with Kobe is 2008. In 2000, excuse me, I think it's 2008. In 2007, LeBron James got his butt kicked and swept by the Spurs. Couldn't really score. Shot horribly. The next year, Kobe Bryant gets Pau Gasol, plays the Spurs, dominates them. This woman says he shoots too much. Meanwhile, the next best player on his team only averaged 13. So what the heck was he supposed to do? How were we supposed to win that series if he didn't shoot? Again, look at this lady. Look at her. Look at her. Nancy Armour. Clown. This woman's a clown. This woman is a clown. She's a certified clown. Right? Let's read the rest of this. Top 10 criteria. Her criteria for top 10 includes a combination of individual brilliance. So how's Kobe not on the list? Significant positive impact on winning. 5 rings. No super teams. No running around. 1 team. Which she felt Bryant didn't consistently achieve, especially in the regular season. Until he got hurt, Kobe was almost a lock to make the playoffs. Now, he had a year without Shaq, with Shaq left, where he had no talent on his team. Then came back with the same dang team, basically, and did get to the playoffs. Then got to the playoffs again, but still struggled. Didn't really have enough people. Didn't have enough dogs. Then they gave us Pau Gasol. They gave us a Derek Fisher back. And what do you know? A few other people came in, and all of a sudden, we got Trevor Ariza. I don't know if we drafted him or what happened there. All of a sudden, we're back. We're back. Gave him a few players. We're back. But Nancy Armour knows every daggone thing. Again, look at this woman. Look at this. Look at this clown woman here. Look, she looks like a clown. You put the paint on her, she'd fit in perfectly. Perfectly. And what you're going to find with these people, they always have this criteria that makes 0 sense to anybody but them. It only makes sense to them. It only makes sense to them. And they will bash Kobe Bryant into the ground. Dead or alive, they will bash him. This one, 2001, he was dead already. And here she comes to the rescue. She didn't make this article in 2020. She didn't make this article in 2019. She didn't make this article in 2018. She didn't make it in 2017. She made it in 2021. Ironically, Kobe was dead by then. That's another thing you're going to realize. When he's dead, all of a sudden they have a lot to say because he can't come back and get him. He can't get him no more. So they feel empowered. This clown woman here, this stupid woman, right? Okay, she's just one. Let's look at Bleacher Report, right? You know the clowns that do Bleacher Report, the ones that made that stupid list? The video that I did? I'll link it here at the end of this one. If you didn't watch that, you should probably watch that one first. Watch that one first. All right? So and this way, I don't know if this woman is linked to these clowns, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to share one other clown with you. It all makes sense, right? Why are they making these lists with Kobe Bryant outside of where he should be? Okay, because clowns like this woman, this stupid woman here, are actually they're actually the ones behind it. Now let's do some more digging, right? Bleacher Report, the most recent list of idiots, and it's really crazy. And I might get some feedback because, you know, should I be doing all this name calling? Maybe not. And honestly, it's not Christian-like. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I try to move through life as a Christian, but I'm so sick and tired of these people getting away with this on a dead man. You understand? on a dead man. I'm so sick and tired, man. I'm so sick and tired. And you know what? Again, if you're listening to this channel, if you are a Kobe Bryant fan or a real fan of real basketball and how things should really be, the old standards. If you're a Michael Jordan fan, I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm not disrespecting Charles Barkley. I'm not disrespecting Shaq, Karl Malone, any of these people that you guys love from the old school. Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing, all right? David Robinson, Akeem Olajuwon. If you're a fan of Carmelo Anthony, if you're a fan of Steph Curry, all right? I'm not going to disrespect anybody that doesn't deserve it. But I'm tired of the rest of this nonsense. And I'm tired of people disrespecting Kobe Bryant. And I'm going to get him. So here's the next guy. Brian Goldberg. This weirdo. Here. Get a good look at these weirdos. Brian Goldberg. Alexander Fruind. Whatever your freaking name is. Dave Nemitz. Dave Ficcinio. Or whatever. Fettuccini. Whatever the heck his name is. These 4 clowns are responsible for Bleacher Report. These 4 clowns are responsible for Bleacher Report. I did a little research on them. Let's see what I found. This Brian Goldberg weirdo, he's an American entrepreneur, owner of Bustle Digital Group. Bustle, whatever that is. He's a co-founder of Bleacher Report. He's from California. He's probably some type of tech nerd. Father was into technology, so that makes sense. Worked on Atari. His mom was a homemaker. Earned a graduate degree from Middlebury College, where he studied economics and Japanese. And he worked briefly as an investment banker, always around money. I wonder why that is. And later worked as an analyst, right? At Deloitte Consulting. In fact, what is that? Deloitte Consulting, network based in London. Largest professional services network by revenue, number of employees. Big 4. What is this? Private equity, founded account. I don't know what this is. They audit people, consulting financial stuff. So he's into finances. Got it. Dad's a nerd. You're a nerd. You're into finances. Got it. Career. Basically, he co-founded Bleacher Report. We know that already. And then from there, ultimately, his app blew up. Bleacher Report, the app, passed ESPN's app, which sucks, so I'm not surprised. And then Turner Sports acquired them. And he left to form The Bustle, which is what we talked about, The Bustle. The Bustle is a women's internet interest website. The Bustle. What is that short for? Boobs? Like, what is this man doing? What is this pervert doing? He interviewed hundreds of women. This guy's a perv. About what they thought was missing from traditional publications, such as Glamour and Cosmopolitan. So this grown man decided to make a woman's magazine, all right? You know what this tells me right off the jump, guys? This guy is about money. That's it. A grown man making a woman's magazine called Bustle from Bleacher Report. He went from Bleacher Report to Bustle, okay? Does this sound like a guy that really cares about basketball to you or sports in general? Or somebody that just found an opening and ran with it? So I guarantee you his morals and his ethics are garbage. I guarantee you. Why does that matter? Because bashing a dead Kobe Bryant is not something that would bother this clown. It's all connected, guys. It's all connected. You got to start paying attention. And I'm sorry that I have to get into this mode with you guys, that I got to be on this conspiracy theory kick. But it's time. It's time to really look deep. Why is this stuff happening? Because Bustle Boy here has no standards or morals. The computer geek, what is his name again? Brian Goldberg, computer geek Bustle Boy, is out here allowing Kobe Bryant to be slandered. This is what he created, okay? Moving forward, let's look at the next weirdo. The next weirdo is Alexander Fruind, or whatever his name is. But here's the thing. Couldn't find no information on him. I Google searched. It looks like he scrubbed the internet of who he is. I'm not even lying to you guys. There's dang near nothing on him. It just says that he co-founded Bleacher Report. All right? So this guy's shady. All right? He's shady. I literally can't find anything on him. Let me just try one more search, see if I find anything. I literally can't find anything. I think he plays the trumpet. And I don't know. I really, The picture that they even have of him is like some weirdo picture of him maybe in college. It's not even a straight on picture. Maybe he plays the trumpet. I don't know. Let me see if I click this Instagram. Let's see what comes up here. Is this him? Public figure. Let me see. I can't really find anything real on him. Let me see if he's from Germany. I see something that says from Germany. Let's see if I can figure out where he's from. But I thought I saw something that said he's also from California. Let me check. Born in Germany. His name is mixed in with somebody else that's probably famous, and that's why I can't get anything. Wilhelm Alexander Freund. Nah, he has a name of a famous person, and I can't really find anything on him. So I can't really even bash this guy other than he looks stupid in this picture. That's it. That's all I got on that one. Whatever. Dave Nemitz. Nemitz. All right, let's get this guy. Dave Nemitz. Where are you, David? David Nemitz. All right. American entrepreneur and business executive, best known for co-founding Bleacher Report. Founded Inverse in 2015. What is Inverse about? Let's see. Inverse, second digital media venture, which is geared towards millennial men. Started the company from seed funding with its headquarters in San Francisco. What do you know? Another person from California. California, the good old state where nobody has morals anymore, apparently. Wow. A lot of tech nerds out there. And again, he sold the publication to Bustle Digital. Okay, so he sold it to his boy. He sold Inverse to his boy, Bustle Boy. He sold it to Bustle Boy. Okay? So, look, both of these guys, so far, these two at least, I don't know what's going on with Freund, but these two clowns, they are not basketball people, all right? They are not sports people in general. They are entrepreneurs that are creating businesses because they're obsessed with money and have low moral code, and they are definitely just out for the money. They don't care about sports. What makes you think they give a dang about these lists? They don't even hold the company. If you love something very much, if it's your baby, if you really care about it, how many of you would be so willing to give up such a great sports venture like that, where you have so much control over something in the conversation, and they just sell it for the money and then open up other magazines? Bleacher Report started as a magazine, if I'm not mistaken. So these guys like to start magazines, right? Goldberg likes to start magazines about bustle boobs. That's what he likes to do. And then Nemitz here likes to do stuff about millennial men. Are these guys even millennials? I don't know. I don't care. Just giving you some feedback on these people. And then there's one more person. Who's the last person? Who's the last minion here? Dave Finocchio. Fettuccine, whatever his name is. Okay, what's this guy doing? All right. Part of the sale. Let's see what it says here. Graduated from the University of Notre Dame. Worked in Silicon Valley. What do you know? 4 friends and sports fans who had been high school classmates. So they were classmates, huh? Sports journalists were out of touch with the college demographic. Out of touch. I don't know if you guys realize this, but Bleacher Report is literally the sister of ESPN. They sound the same. They say the same things. They write the same articles. But they're out of touch. Okay. First 2 years running Bleacher Report. So he also was like the CEO at one time. And then he stepped down and now he's replaced. Now he's also the co-founder of The Cool Down, a media platform covering climate solutions and environmentally friendly living. So these weirdos, they all just pivoted to something else. Talking about we thought the conversation needed whatever. And they pivoted to something else. They don't even really have a lot of ties, it seems like, as much to Bleacher Report anymore. So these are the people. These are the tech nerds the business entrepreneurs, because that's really what they are, who did this, and now people are looking at their lists like they're the gods of something. These nerds don't play basketball. Look at them. Look at them. A man that creates something called The Bustle is not playing basketball. They all went on to create their own media platforms outside of each other. And these are the clowns that get to write the rules on basketball. Them and the media clowns at ESPN, right? Why is this tied to LeBron James? Because these fools right here have ties to Clutch Sports. How do I know? Check out this graphic. Now, I'm going to use this graphic again in a separate video, but I just want to give you guys the gist of it right now. Because everybody is sitting up here, and the LeBron James goblins are the ones that are specifically extremely happy that they put out this list to bash Kobe Bryant. But here's the real of it. I'm going to read it to you. Look at the first part here. Okay? See what the first part says. First part says, reports from Bleacher Report and other sources like Sports Illustrated suggest that Rich Paul has a significant relationship with Bleacher Report, a sports media company. Here's why. Reporting on Clutch Sports Group and Rich Paul's statements, Bleacher Report frequently publishes articles detailing Rich Paul's activities and statements, particularly regarding his clients like LeBron James, according to Bleacher Report. They have covered reports on potential trades involving Clutch Sports Group clients and Rich Paul's stance on these matters, highlighting Rich Paul's business ventures. Bleacher Report has featured Rich Paul's business ventures, such as the expansion of Clutch Sports Group into other sports like MLB, according to Bleacher Report. Highlighting, coverage of Rich Paul and Clutch's influence. Bleacher Report has produced content about Rich Paul's growing influence in the NBA and sports industry at large, like this 2004 article from Bleacher Report. I'm not clicking it. While there's no indication that Rich Paul directly owns or has a financial stake in Bleacher Report, the extent and focus of their coverage suggests a close relationship and a vested interest by Bleacher Report in reporting on Paul's activities and influence. Vested interest. Rich Paul, LeBron James, Maverick Carter, all of those LeBron goblins, all of those losers are connected to Bleacher Report in some way, shape, or form. The same idiots that give you a list where Kobe Bryant is 11th. They don't like Kobe Bryant. They're liars, they're snakes, they're disgusting, okay? They really are trying to get rid of Kobe, and if you allow them to, they will. If you're not at war yet with Clutch Sports, you should be. They will destroy anybody and everybody that they can to raise up LeBron James. They can't get past Mike. They haven't been able to do that yet. But I guarantee you, if Michael Jordan was dead like Kobe Bryant was, they would find a way to get more over on him. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And as I've said before, Kobe Bryant not being here allowed LeBron James to last this long in Los Angeles. Some of his ridiculous antics and his stupidity would have been out of the door a long time ago. But thank goodness, new management is about to kick this LeBum right out of Los Angeles. But if you think Clutch Sports is not behind stuff like this, you're out of your mind. It's time to realize you're at war. If you're a fan of the game of basketball and you're tired of the LeBron Goblins and all their crap and all their worship of this man and destroying of everybody else, specifically Kobe and Mike, so that he can be raised up, it's time to fight back. If you're not fighting back, you're not doing it right. You need to fight back. Because they're trying to kill Kobe's legacy. The man's gone. He's dead. He's not coming back. Not in this system. However, what he stood for, what he fought for, what he gave everything for, that doesn't have to go. Because that's still a good example for people like you and me. An example of hard work, not making excuses, how to overcome obstacles, being a real man, standing up for what's right, being accountable for your actions, your words. If you ever listen to Kobe Bryant speak, he was very calculated. He could explain things. He could explain his reasoning. And when you listen to it, you realize this is common sense mixed with, I've lived this experience and I understand it. I've learned. I've matured. Where is LeBron James matured? Where is Clutch Sports matured? They're still playing the same dumb games they've been playing for the last 15 years. 10 years, maybe 13 years. At what point do you wake up and you begin to realize that these fools are a part of a bigger plot to destroy everything that is the NBA? Nobody ever said, oh, winning is a team thing. Nobody ever made excuses for that. Nobody ever said team accomplishments until LeBron James went 4-6 in the finals. Nobody bashed Michael Jordan like this until LeBron James needed to surpass him. Nobody bashed Kobe like this until LeBron James needed to surpass him. Nobody was switching teams like this until LeBron James said it was okay to do it and ruined a whole generation of players. Nobody complained about, oh, you need help every year, until LeBron James needed help every year because he's trash. Wake up. Clutch Sports is destroying basketball. They're a cancer. He's a cancer. And it's about time somebody called it out. Bleacher Report is just one cog in the machine. ESPN, all of them, they're connected. And if you don't wake up and you don't realize, you're asking yourself, why is this happening to Kobe? If you're mad at Steph and you're a Kobe Bryant fan because they put Steph over him, don't be mad at Steph. Steph maybe does deserve to be in the top 10. Maybe even LeBron deserves to be in the top 10. But none of them deserve to be there over Kobe Bryant. And the only reason that they are, and the only reason that you're even thinking about Steph Curry if you're a Kobe Bryant fan, is because LeBron James did that to you. Clutch Sports did that to you. They're trying to make you look at the wrong thing. Look at Clutch Sports. Look at LeBron. They're behind this. They're the snakes. How many shady things do you have to see them do before you wake up? I'm woke, and I'm ready for war. No more playing around with these guys. I'm done playing games. From now on, every opportunity that I get, every time that I see they do something stupid, I'm going to be on their butts like white on rice, a paper plane, and a snowstorm. That's a lot of white. And these milk duds, this Nancy Armour, this Brian Goldberg, Alex Ferruand, wherever you are, David Nemitz, and Dave Pinocchio, Fettuccinio, whatever this guy's name is, you guys are on the clock too. Share this video so everybody can see who these clowns are. They have some explaining to do, even if they're not tied directly to Clutch Sports right now. Even if they're not, Bleacher Report right now. They started this crap. These are the people behind it in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how much. They probably still have stock. They're probably still on the board. I'm not 100% perfect on how all this business stuff works. I wasn't born rich. I wasn't born wealthy. I wasn't born into this stuff. I'm learning as I go. But these are snakes. Share this video. Spread it. And it's time to wake up. If you're tired of the Kobe Bryant slander, if you're tired of the way that LeBron James and Clutch Sports are sucking all the oxygen out of the game of basketball, we can't even talk about the new players and what they're doing. Add Kevin Durant to that too. Just sucking the oxygen. You guys are losers. Your time is done. You're not winning no more championships. Retire. Why am I not saying that about Steph? Because Steph only ever did what the other greats did. He planted his flag, and he's been doing his best ever since. Giving it everything he has, not making excuses, not trying to destroy teams around him, not ruining teammates, not disrespecting teammates like Kevin Durant and LeBron James do. Wake up. With that said, thank you very much for listening this long. This is a very serious one. I'm very serious about this. I'm not joking. I'm sick and tired of them doing this to the whole league, but most specifically, my favorite player, Kobe. It was hard enough when he died. I'm not about to sit here and let them slander him. I won't do it. I wouldn't let somebody sit here and slander Michael Jackson, another childhood hero of mine. Not happening. So like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share this one. If you don't share any of the other ones, this one, the one I'm doing about Bleacher Report's top 10, and the one I'm going to do about how they're connected Bleacher Report and Clutch Sports. Share it. It's time to stop this. Thank you very much for listening this long. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our great content. In the comments section, is it just me? Or do you see the connection? Do you see what Clutch Sports is doing? What Bleacher Report is doing? Are you awake? Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're awake. Hit me up in the comment section. I will reply. Ball is life. Hang on towards the end of this video for some other excellent suggested videos. Thank you very much for your time. Very appreciative. I'm as humble as I can possibly be right now, asking for your help. Fight back. Much love. That somehow you never get over.